So I'm Jaye. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland originally, and come here to Vienna to be a singer at the Volksoper, singer and actor. I'm a non-binary artist, and finding ways to bring that into how I perform and how I tackle a piece or tackle a role is really important to me. And I've been lucky to be in a few projects that actually put queer stories and queer people at the forefront as well, which is super exciting, seeing as I want to stay in this industry and do more works that relate to who I am and what I'm about. For me, I found that there's such freedom in doing our job. Like, I remember going to see like performances, like going to see Broadway shows, going to see operas, and first of all, just seeing like incredible talent and like the amount of things, like now that I'm on the other side of it, the amount of things that you just have to do or like you unconsciously are doing, like while a show is going on is insane. But also, it was just really freeing as an audience member to sit and see like perhaps that story is addressing something that's happening in my life and something that I'm going through or the person next to me. Um, or I really need a laugh. And that was the thing that made me laugh for the day. Like it really is a therapy for me. And it's really nice to uh, both take a beat and take a step back and enjoy and have it be like art for art's sake, but also like at times be able to lean in and really talk about some important things. Anytime that there's a moment where if I have a scene partner or multiple people I'm working with in a scene of some sort, like the moment you can really lock in with someone, like you could not know what's going on. Like most of the time we're thrown into things and half of us like are just grasping on to kind of knowing what's going on. Like sometimes the singing takes over too much or sometimes the acting takes over too much. And it's really good to know when you have someone on stage with you who's also that like conscious of the moments and the peaks and valleys of this is a moment we need to sing, this is a moment where we can play and we can make fun and build a character, build a scene. That's my favorite part, those magic moments.
Well, that's the Juilliard.
That's the Juilliard right there. Give me a
That's the
scene.
Juilliard.
Give me a scene.
Give me a moment to just.
Something I've learned in doing this so far, and something I'm still learning, is that uh, it's okay that it's not always fun, because then what other lesson am I learning from like how am I graduating to like the next level of understanding it all? I think we've all been told before. I've definitely been told that like, oh yeah, you do this until you don't love it anymore, and the minute you don't love it, like stop. Which to a degree I agree with, but I'm also like, maybe it's also important to take that moment of like either frustration or failure or something and take it as a sign that this is something to know for potentially the next time it happens, because we don't always succeed. Like we fail a lot. And so I've been learning to take those negative moments or those frustrating moments and know that they will come again, and so this is just practice and dealing with them to come again. uh, but also remembering like where I came from. Like I never imagined I'd be doing this, and to do it at this level too is really a gift, and it's important for us to not waste it. And so I'm often like very humbled when I think about what I was doing before and how I was struggling to get into this art. And so in those frustrating moments, I'm like, some people don't get to have that frustrating moment. So how about you be grateful for that?
Yeah.
Just for a little bit.
Yeah.
The good moments, they'll come.